everyone, and thanks again for tuning into another episode of the Level 5 Randomizer. So it's no secret that the past couple episodes have kind of been I'll just go ahead and say a complete disaster, I feel like. We've made some progress. I guess I shouldn't be too hard on myself, but between 2 and 3, because of the fact that I did back-to-back episodes, I do feel like I lost some momentum, even though I specifically said that I wanted to do multiple episodes to keep up the momentum. So now I have edited the 3rd episode, so we're going straight into starting the 4th with a list of stuff that I think we can do. So I think that Scatolas, I think I said this several times, but then I, for some reason, never followed through. Scatolas are going to be a huge thing, like probably the biggest thing for us. So let's head to Goron City, which I'm trying to remember. I think it's Zora's River. I should have planned this out just a little bit better. Having things to do on the to-do list is apparently not going to be enough, I'm realizing, because I also pretty much have to write the route down also. So luckily it seems like it's almost nighttime, which is going to be very helpful to us because, one, we can get a Scatola in the Kokiri Forest, and we can get one in Zora's Domain. 2 pretty easy things to grab that, could potentially be something worthwhile. I think we also have the shooting gallery we can do, which if you watch the other levels, that's like my absolute least favorite thing to do in this game. I don't know why. I think it's my nerves get the better of me every single time. But that's a option if we want to go that route. And we also, I've noticed that as I'm filling out the map, there is how do I say, new icons that I've never seen before, and one of them is the fact that there's the cows. So I think I have turned on the cows this go around. That you have to play Epona song, and instead of getting milk, you get a. Oh wait, I'm going to the wrong house. That's the one when you're a kid. But I also have Deku Salesman pulled up, and typically I think I have it so that the mysterious item Deku Scrubs, I don't know why I'm blanking on what the correct terminology is. Okay, well, that's bound to happen. I always like to say, there's 100 spiders and 100 tokens, so it's almost guaranteed that they're gonna line up at some point. But yeah, the Deku Scrubs have icons on my map, which makes me think that maybe every Deku Scrub potentially has something. So even if they normally sell a potion or Deku sticks, that they might sell something different this time. So that might be worth looking into. The only reason I mention that is because the Re-Dead grave in the graveyard is lit up for me, and the only thing that I can think of is that it's thinking that the Deku Scrubs are going to be selling something worthwhile. I guess I can just shoot it from here, and I'll go get it just because, if we are going to go deal with the Deku Scrubs, it might be nice to have some money. But, oh man, I feel like I've gotten a good bit of money this go around. Oh, interesting. Did he come back? Huh. I feel like that would only happen if we loaded or unloaded and then loaded back. Well, it's 20 rupees, not the greatest. We can't do anything with the shop, right? Because it is also frozen over. I don't know why I'm seemingly confused about that. Of course it's going to be. I don't know why it wouldn't be. It's just me, as well. There's kind of a gap on top. Well, nothing easily gained, obviously. I guess that leaves the shooting gallery. And man, oh man, am I not happy about that. I was kind of hoping that the easy ones might yield something worthwhile. I think it's the Kokiri shop, right? I feel like it was one of the last things that we looked at. No. I believe that's the twins' house. Okay. Typically how this works is if I don't do it in the first couple tries, I tend to just fast forward it or, you know, skip ahead until, oh man, until I get it. Obviously, this is not going to be the run. The child one's so much easier just because, oh shoot, I'm so rusty. I haven't played in a while and even longer before that. And I'm already like not great at shooting. Okay, cool. I was about to say, we got the free one. Ah, immediately, like, just flub it. The child one's, you know, at least predictable. Shoot, I don't know if that was enough to get a free one. Oh. Oh. Come on, we can do it. Oh, shoot. I wasn't expecting that. For some reason, I was expecting a green one. Okay. I'm not gonna make you guys suffer with me, so after this, I'm just gonna, you know, crossfade into to me winning. Okay, so that wasn't too many tries. I honestly think it's the fact that I'm just trying to talk and BS my way. I'm trying to do something a little tactful, and it's just too much for my brain to handle at once, so I feel like typically when I stop talking, I'm like golden. So yeah, that was only my second try. Man, these recovery hearts are kind of like kicking me while I'm down. Like, oh man, and not in a great way. I kind of mentioned last time, I don't think it will change just for the fact that I'm pretty sure I have it set up that like you need the Kokiri sword and the Deku shield to get in the Deku tree. Oh, it's open? Interesting. I don't honestly know why it's open. Did I leave it open this go around? I'm really glad I checked. Okay, never mind. Maybe that's the reason why it's open, is because it doesn't matter. Wow, it just threw me right into the fire, huh? Wow. Wowie wow, okay. Well, unfortunately, the only other thing I can think of to do is to go try to buy something from a Deku salesman. So we have some money. I think I would like to get a little bit more money just because I feel like all their stuff always costs like 40. I could be wrong about that. So luckily we're in a spot where I think we can grab some money on the way. Some hearts would also be nice. I mean, thank you for that, but that's not actually the hearts that I was referring to. Jesus. I don't know why, but I am like just doing so poorly fighting. Let's see. I'm almost like, would it be just quicker for me to reset? I feel like it would be. Okay, come on. Okay, there we go. Wowie wow, is this just like the worst? Okay. I think I want to come up here because this is going to be Lake Hylia. Ooh, and there's actually some no, that's not Lake Hylia. Where's Lake Hylia? Oh gosh. I'm just like all over the place. Okay. One of these days I'll get my bearings straight. It's like one of those things where it's like I hate making like huge mistakes, like, you know, crashing the thing, but at the same time I feel like it offers some authenticity. You know, like, you know, this is like not scripted anyway. This is literally a man trying to hold on to his sanity as he plays this crazy game that we set up. Okay, so that was a really stupidly long roundabout way to get us up here, just so we can see if the Deku salesmen are gonna sell us something. Because honestly, if it's not, I'm like stuck. I don't know what to do. I guess we could always attempt to go to the fire temple again and do something with our one singular key. But I just feel like that's gonna be nothing. Oh, you know what? I can't do anything, right? Because I don't have a... Oh, sweet. Okay. Okay, so the fact that it's 22 definitely makes me think it's random. Okay, well, you know, that's my fault. I did say something about wanting a heart piece. Or more hearts. 10 rupees, okay. Okay, I have a feeling that the price of the mysterious item is going to be like reflective of, I don't know, 22 for a heart piece. Seems pretty alright, you know what I mean? Like, that seems straight. Okay, well... I think that just means we gotta reset. Because... Oh man, I always hate that I don't know how to get to the graveyard. How do we get to the graveyard? You know what? This is a great time to bring up the map. How do we get to the graveyard? Hyrule Field from Lake Hylia. Wait, what? Oh, right. That's what that... Okay. Is it somewhere in Hyrule Field? I hate that I can't remember. Okay. That's what I thought for some reason. Okay, so going all the way to Lake Hylia, for real, is the graveyard. And I'm just now noticing that my tracker not doing too good. Oh my god, this is... What? Refresh this, attach to process, failed to retrieve. I don't know why, but if you can see that little thing, because there's so many different mod loader GUIs up, but this one specifically says ignore, which is the one that I actually want. So I have no idea why. It's like, hey, this one, don't choose this one. Oh, actually, that's the right one? Huh, interesting. Don't know why. Okay. That's more about me than anything. You don't have to pay attention to that. Okay. No money there. You know what? This is gonna be painful to watch, so I'll just warp us there. I'll warp us to the graveyard. Okay. Obviously, nothing really missed except for the fact that I did try to cut every piece of grass that I could find on the way here. Oh, you know what? It's kind of weird to me that that's the same sound effect. So that means it's kind of like doubled up just because of the fact that our low health sound is the sword clanging sound effect, which is kind of funny to me. Alright, is it like super terrible? I don't remember which one it is after like struggling to find it last time. There it is. Okay, that wasn't too bad. As I was running here, I realized that there's probably more Scatolas that I could find. Like, I definitely think that if this doesn't work out, number one, I don't have enough money. 3 items, it's either gonna be something so spectacularly good, or I don't know what can be worse than a recovery heart, though. Guys, that has got to be like the biggest return on investment I've ever seen in my life. We spent 3 rupees to, well, I hate that we have the baby wallet because we could have gotten 200 rupees for that. I also like the idea of like, what happens? Oh my gosh, 0 rupees? Okay, well, I mean, that's a weird way of just having a transaction where he just gives us $5. You know what I mean? Okay, that's very weird. I'm kind of glad that we're figuring this out, but now that just means we're done. You know what I mean? Like, we're done now. What do we do? I was thinking about it. It would be kind of nice to check out Lost Woods. I hate that it's daytime because there probably are a couple more Scatolas around. I think that there's one in the Lost Woods. The problem for me is I can never remember, or it's hard for me to remember if it's a thing that you find as an adult or a child. I hate the fact that they're different. I mean, I get it. It's 7 years apart. It doesn't really make sense that Scatola would be hanging out in the same exact spot for 7 years. I don't know how long Scatolas live for that fact. But yeah, I do think that there's at least one that we can find. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think there's a grotto. Did we check the grotto? The secret one in the tall grass? I feel like we're so close. Like, and that's something I love about like the randomizers, that like once you feel hopeless and like you might just need to change the way you look at something, and all of a sudden, you know, something becomes available that you weren't necessarily aware of. Gosh, I hope I'm right about this, but I'm pretty sure this is Lost Woods. Yes, okay. You know what, though? We can't get by, right? Because it's Mido. That's the reason why we probably didn't go check it out. This fart head. Can I, like, just, like, sweep backflip over him? No, because it's like every time I get close to him, he wants to chit-chat. Shoot. I don't have, like, any way of blowing something up, right? I don't have, like, a way to, like... Yeah, that's those guys. I don't think they care for me too much. There's that guy. Is this gonna be the same? Because is there a grotto over here? Okay, there's a stone. No, I don't know. I thought there was a grotto. Malon's obstacle course leads to a recovery heart. Malon's obstacle course? I don't know what that refers to. I don't know what... I'm sure like there's like something on that I'm like, oh yeah, of course it's this thing. I do not remember. Wait a minute. Is there... Maybe it's like as a child, but I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a grotto up here. Am I just going crazy? I love the fire temple music as I'm desperate trying to figure something out. Oh man, I'm quickly running out of time and finding nothing of value. Oh, it's the worst. It's like the most painful. Okay, well. What happens if I come out here? I do not remember. Uh-huh. And the temple time is? Oh, God. That's like the most roundabout way. So we have to remember that for when we get Epona song. Okay, well now I kind of remember why we didn't do anything here, because there's nothing to be done. I hate, like, I just like chip away at it. Can I know I can't dive down. I don't have the boots. Golly. I'm like drawing such a huge blank now. I mean, that was it. I had those, what, 5 things on my list? And I was like, this will be good. This will be enough to do something. Like, this will be enough to get us started. We'll find something. No. No, definitely not. No, no, no. Oh, man. Well, you know what? I'm kind of looking off to the side here. Zora's Fountain is the Kakariko entrance. So I have a feeling that we could, I guess, try the Fire Temple, right? Like, we can at least try to do something. I know we... God, I don't know what we'll be able to do. We have a key. I don't know if that does anything. I'm going to bring up the map really quick just to see if there's anything in Zora's Fountain that we can do. No, absolutely not. Shoot. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Lake Hylia, what do we got? Yeah, we got the 2 salesmen. We did that one. Kokiri Forest, we got the House of Twins. We got the shooting gallery. And I think this is going to be the waterfall. I'm so worried that, like... Oh, right. It's because we have something. I think it's marking this one. Either because this one is still marked, or it's because I accidentally put that... That's actually a bottle. So I'm wondering if that has something to do with it, too. Okay. So unless I'm doing something wrong here... you know what? I should have, like, paid more attention to those grottos. Because they could have easily had a whatchamacallit there. A wasp nest. Because I'm going to have to look up a map for those, because I do not know where I would be willing to bet 90% of those things are. So, unfortunately, I was so hoping that, like, since we're, like, reaching the end of our thing here, of, like, available item gets, I don't know what you would call them. I thought we might be reaching something good, but obviously not. So, unfortunately, I'm going to call it here. I'll try to poke my head in next time. I don't think there's going to be much we can do. First of all, we have 3 hearts, so we're not going to survive very long. And we don't have the tunic. I know it's confusing because we are wearing red. It unfortunately doesn't work that way. Oh, man. I definitely think I'm gonna have to go through and look up a wasp nest. That might be like more important than I could ever have imagined. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry that once again we didn't do anything this episode. We didn't even find an item this time. At least the previous episodes we can say we found the bow, we found the hook shot. But this episode, unfortunately, another bust, which I imagine there's gonna be plenty for this go through. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.